It's 5 o'clock on this Saturday evening, December 14th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, December 14th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 5 o'clock, and it is 6 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is Representative Jeff Andrew, anti-impeachment Democrats expected to switch parties after Trump meeting. McConnell acquitted with White House slates plans for impeachment trial. Supreme Court just jumped into the political deep end with Trump Texas lawsuit. Parliament confronted on Ukraine but doesn't answer related links Trump to El Paso. House Democrat calls on McConnell to accuse himself from impeachment trial. White House defends million Trump silence on Greta Thunberg attack. Governor Newsom says PG&E's bankruptcy plan is woefully short of what's needed. Shots fired in a fight at a crowded Atlanta mall at the Cumberland Mall sparked panic, one injured. The NCAA balks an effort to alter debate qualifications. Woman whose child was ripped from her arms by police awarded $625,000 in New York City. Boris Johnson sees wonderful adventure after Brexit, but Scotland and Northern Ireland brace for a bumpier ride. North Korea conducts another test at a long-range rocket site. New Zealand volcano eruption, death toll rises to 15. Three top dividend aristocrats stock. Let's skip that. Scientists have discovered deepest point on land. SpaceX test fires used Falcon 9 rocket for hefty satellite launch. Savannah monitor lizards of a unique airflow pattern that is a hybrid of bird and mammal flow patterns. Measles outbreak in Samoa kills 72, most of them children. Israel study. Protest over. Citizens bill that schools Muslims continue the fourth day. Saturday fight in India turned violent and West Bengal intensified in the country's capital. Insider attack kills 23 Afghan soldiers. Provincial County Council says Google Earth now covers more than 98% of the populated world. Somewhat. The United Nations Cultural Heritage Organization removed Belgium's Cardinal celebration from its cultural heritage list over anti-Semitic representation at an event. A judge sentenced former Sudan President Omar al-Bashir to 2 years in prison on Saturday on charges of corruption, possession of foreign currency, and accepting illegal gifts. Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden announced his gun safety proposals. Saturday, the 7th anniversary of the fatal shooting of 21st graders and 6 educators at San Diego Elementary School in Connecticut. FBI recovers white van belonging to Jersey City shooting suspect. Appeals court blocks Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban. Judge orders Wisconsin to purge over $200,000 from voter rolls. Overall, a break in disruptive weather is expected during the next several days across the north of the United States. However, this break will not last long with a stormy pattern returning soon. Peter Channel News Time is 5:03 on this Saturday evening, and it is time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. The Norton Lancers will be squaring off against the Bellingham Blackhawks in a season opener in Franklin at Pirelli's Arena game time, 8:30 p.m. Trump speaks to Army locker room ahead of an Army-Navy game, and Bill Belichick says Robert Kraske fell asleep on the floor at the Patriots pre-draft meeting. Peter Channel time, 5:03. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and trend to check. Beep! On the MBTA subway, looking good. Pittsburgh train, 14:08, 3:40 p.m. from West Tucson in 5 minutes basket between Brandeis Roberts and North State through a signal issue. And Newburyport train, 11:57, 4:30 p.m. from North State in 15 minutes. Beyond schedule between North Station and Newburyport to a signal issue, and the Thursday are looking good. Highways and byways in New England on this Saturday evening, 146 slow friends on the North Smithfield area, 40 Route 4 southbound side, little slow around the North Kingside area, 95 at the northbound side, so 128 Canton, 24 northbound side, so before 128 Canton, 3 on both ends expected between Hanover and Weymouth, 128 at both ends, slow between Canton and the Braintree split, Southern Expressway slow between Boston and Braintree, Mass Pike slow at the Newton corner, 120 both ends expected between Route 3 in Burlington, all the way down to 93 out in 93 out in Reading, 93 stop-on time. So between Lawrence and Andover, 120 stop-on time through PBD stretch. Central West Massachusetts highways are looking good. 91 both ends expected 60 minutes Marion, Connecticut. Mary Parkway westbound so the Fairfield, Connecticut stretch. 95 stop-on time between Norwalk down to Sunfield and 95 of the stop-on time to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and up in Northern New England, New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont. Highways are looking good. Pacific States 879 and stop-on time low side in Vermont. And Highway 15 at the northbound side. So circle record to Montreal. Peter Childress time 5:05. Time now for our Peter Chill weather report. We are under a flood watch. Continues for the following rivers in Massachusetts: Rhode Island, Nashua River at East Purple and affecting Middlesex and Worcester counties, Patuxent River at Cranston affecting Camden Providence counties, Pawtucket River at River Junction affecting Washington County and Taunton River near Bridgewater affecting Bristol, Plymouth counties, and Wood River at Hope Valley affecting Washington County. Heavy rainfall and storm was on the rises on rivers and mountain flood expected along several rivers, mainly in eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Chris expected to occur again later this afternoon, Sunday, and forecast continues for the Taunton River near Bridgewater from this afternoon until further notice. And at 9:45 a.m. Saturday, the stage was 6.5 feet. Mountain flood is still possible. Flood stage 8 feet and forecast. Flood stage may reach late this afternoon at 9 feet. Backwater flooding from the Taunton River will cause flooding of lower Purchase, Brooklyn, Middleborough. This will cause most can pass by most vehicles for set a period of time. There are dangers of crossing flooded waterways because water may be deeper than you think, and floodwaters have the ability to damage roadways. Here, the device of local officials and directory to do so. All right, forecast goes like this. But tonight's gonna be Chestertown, Maine before 8 p.m. Areas of fog before 9 p.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds covered, about 39 degrees southwest spot. 11 and 13 miles of gas size, 30 miles an hour. Chester's 30% new percent less than 7 inch possible for Sunday. Both sides skies about 45 to about 22 degrees. Winds to the west with about 7 to 13 miles an hour gas size. 30 to 40 miles an hour for Monday. Both sides about 36 degrees. West about 3 to 8 miles an hour. And for Monday night, snow sleep before 3 a.m. and then freeze rain between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Then rain after 4 a.m. Low around 29 degrees and light of a wind. Chest bakes at 1% new skilling of 1 to 3 inches possible for Tuesday. Rain Maine before 3 p.m. under 39 degrees and north about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chest at 9%. Tuesday night, just rain and snow before 7 p.m. Mostly clouds about 23 degrees and north was about 5 miles an hour. Chest is 30%. And for Wednesday, both sides got about 35 or below about 13 degrees. Common coming north was about 5 to 11 miles in the morning. For Thursday, Sunday, most coast got about 23 below about 13 degrees and north was about 7 to 10 miles an hour. And for Friday, Southern podcast about 28 below about 14 degrees and north was about 6 miles an hour. And for Saturday, Port South got about 32 degrees. Right now, northern it say overcast at 61 degrees. That's gonna be for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, December 14th, 2019. Peter Woods, hope you have a good evening and goodbye day. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you at 11 o'clock for the late night report.